Hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back again, and yeah, some more notable changes have begun to trickle in, so we're going to take a look at those today. I am going to show you guys how we add an item to the game that will automatically teach the character enchanting, because I guess I cannot figure out how to make this work. I don't know why. First of all, I don't know where you are meant to train enchanting, so we got to look that up first, because I want to add it to that area. But this is something I've done a bunch. Yeah, the whole concept is to use enchanting, basically like the cube in Diablo 2. It always goes back to Diablo 2 for me. So yeah, we're gonna where is it? Oh, we're gonna use. Oh, it's in the canal. Ah, that's why. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna use the enchanting profession as something like almost like everybody has by default, and then you are going to be able to disenchant every item for, like we talked about, a currency and a bag of enchants. I think we talked about that also. We're gonna have the person come over here. Let's just see if it works now. I don't know. Maybe like something was bugged about it. No, yeah, it still won't let me click. I don't know why. I thought we had it set up to be. Maybe I have to change it in the DB somewhere, but anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over there, figure out how to get there while flying because it's complicated in Stormwind. And then we're going to add an item that we've already created. It's here, right? Yeah. An item that we've already created to the vendor.
Good day to you.
And so I think it is, I can never remember, so let's just look it up. It is Azeroth Core GM commands. So as long as we're on a GM account, we can do this. It's the easiest way to add items to vendors. There is a template like in the actual code for it. Item. No, I guess vendor. Okay, yeah, NPC add item. There we go. Okay, so you target that.
What are you looking for?
Dot NPC add item, and then our item is 6100, and that should be that.
Have a good one.
Yep, there it is. Tome of Enchanting. No requirements money-wise, so you can just buy it for free. And then it will automatically teach you enchanting. We'll log off. Okay. That's, yeah, we're done with that account. Alright, buy stuff. Teaches the enchanting profession.
See you around.
We click on it, and it's going to teach us enchanting. I think. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if we were going to get both disenchanting and enchanting from that. I should have just make sure of that first, but okay, and so enchanting will never be usable again. Maybe someday we'll get rid of all these things, but probably not. And that's that. And now we can disenchant gear. And it's gonna, we'll leave that as a bit of a surprise, but it's gonna be rewarding. Let's put it that way. Now, I haven't set up the actual rewards yet, but we have set up the disenchant situation, which was a lot more complicated than you might think, because what we had to do was we had to, first of all, we had to change every single disenchantable item in the game to all disenchant to a new ID. So basically, like, a level 10 item is going to disenchant into the green dust and the blue thing, you know what I mean? Well, a level 60 item is not going to disenchant into that, right? So they're different IDs, what they disenchant into. So step one is always to, kind of go away from that. And it will be like all one ID. I originally, when I first tried to do it, I just changed all the actual like 1 through 69, which was the numbers of the IDs. I just changed them all to the item I wanted, and then I was like, okay, that's way too much work. Just make a whole new one. So we made 70. That's our new value. And then we added the items that you're going to see today, hopefully. Well, I'm sure we'll get some items that we're going to DE here. And that'll be that. And now the way we'll get enchants from now on, and hopefully this is a comprehensive list, but I'm not sure if it is or not. I had to add every single, so in Wrath, actually, this is really beneficial that we're doing this in Wrath. There's vellums with the profession inscription that you would, I think, enchant the vellum, and then the vellum turns into basically an item that gives you the enchant. Like, you can sell them on the auction house now. So that's very, very beneficial for us. And I just got every ID of every vellum in the game and added it to the loot table for an item that when you click it, it opens. It's a bag kind of item, and then it has an enchant in it. So the item itself that drops the bag will only come rarely but we will always get the currency that we talked about. 1 to 3 of the currency is what I decided on. Just kind of randomly. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I can always tweak that part, but yeah. So it's going to be 1 to 3 of the currency, and then I think it's a 10% chance to get a bag, or I think it's more like I think it's a 7% chance to get a bag. I have it low because I thought that was kind of overpowered, but now that I'm like, the more I think about it, the more I think like it might actually be bad, because I don't know how the enchant actually works with the stuff that's on the character, like on the gear, right? Because we were having this weird thing where the weapon, the second slot on the weapon is going away. So I wonder if that's actually going to happen with the regular enchants as well. And so if that's the case, then they're basically useless because all of our gear is going to be like the best in slot gear is going to have 3 slots on it or whatever we would say already, you know? So I don't actually know if it's like, yeah, I'm not really sure about that part. Okay, we got to get there. I don't really care to get there slowly, so yeah, there's always a treasure out here too. Oh, that guy's just running through the walls there. Holy shit. Definitely thought that Azeroth Core was better about stuff like that. Alright, oh, we got some potions too. That's nice. Alright, let's, I'm going to just take the ring out right now. And we're going to hopefully run through this. I don't have a ton of time again, so. Last time I think we could have gotten it all done, but we wasted a lot of time on the way in, so we're going to try to just run through all this. That's not going to work. No way. I'll have to kill on the way. They'll die really quick at least. But last time we like died a ton on the way in, so that definitely we don't have time for that. And I think that's all the changes we made. I don't remember if there was any other things since the last episode, but I think no. And then so the next step for this is to create a Death Knight specific bag. This step is a little bit more complicated than it might sound. We have to create a bag, just like we did, that is openable and that has items that we want in it. And those items will have those items will be the gems. So the bag has to be obtainable from somewhere. Which, another thing you can't actually do in Classic at all is extended currency things. I can't remember what it's called, but there we go. We got our first green. Sweet. Basically, like, you get the item and then it's meant to be used as a currency kind of thing. You know how like badges work? That's not a feature in Classic. You can only buy stuff with gold in Classic. So, yeah. Please stop running. Holy shit, man. Anyway, yeah, you can only buy stuff with gold in Classic. So in TBC and onward, you can start using it. I can't remember what it's called. Extended item currency or something like that. There's a DBC for it. And we're going to add 5 of the gems. 5 of the currency basically that we created, and then 5 probably, like, maybe there'll be some other things. I'm thinking about making, I don't know, I have some other ideas that I'm thinking about keeping in play here, but either way we have to like add that as a potential currency. Like, it's very binary, like there's no like, you know, 5 of the thing is a currency basically, and that can be used to purchase stuff. Not 4 of the thing, not 3 of the thing. It has to be 5 if I use that. So we'll have to make a couple probably, because I think I want there to be a differing amount of what you can buy. I was thinking about, basically what I was thinking about was having you can buy the enchant bag as well, but I just don't know how many I want, because I think it's kind of fair, like, if you don't get the enchant bag, but you get the currency and you don't want it for something, then you can just buy the enchant bag too. But like I said, the power of the enchant bag is what's in question right now. I don't know how good that actually is, so we have to get some and try to apply it to our gear first before we can be sure that it's going to be, like, if it's extra and it's on top of the gear we have, then that's like the most valuable it could be, obviously. So at that point, we might charge 2. I think we might charge 2 of the currency for it. Whereas if it was almost useless, then we might even get like 3 bags for 1 or something, you know, I don't know. Okay. Inside now. And we begin. The Dead Mines. Let's go in DE though, I think, huh? Get a bunch of inventory space cleared as well, because we're going to need it. We actually got 2 greens that we can DE. Oh, no, that's not a green. That is. And so now gear, like, you know, as of yesterday, gear dropping was terrible. Useless. I also got better icons going. Yeah, as of the last episode, gear dropping was totally pointless. Now it is extremely useful. Oh, and yeah, that's the other thing we need. We also need to be able to buy the gem putter honor, the belt buckle. Yeah. All right, let's DE. See what we get. Oh, yeah, auto loop. All right. Well, anyway, we got 3 ancient orbs. I made a whole new item for this. I really like that icon though, so that was in play the whole time. And we already got a pouch of vellums. So we're gonna open it and ooh. Permanently enchanted melee weapon to do 3 additional points of damage. Good fucking start. So we'll put that on right now because it's probably not going anywhere. That's a pretty big enchant, I think. I don't know what level that is, but yeah, all right. That obviously goes on without complaint. It looks like. Let's make sure of that that part is not conflicting yet. DE some other items. Let's can we shift click? No, it looks like it's auto looted no matter what. If I hold shift, there we go. All right, so yeah, ancient orb, epic item. We already got 4. We're gonna make it 5 to buy a bag of DK gems, and there's our 5. So one way or the other, whenever I get that set up, we will have 5 to buy anything we like. Oh, what is this? Not reset? What the fuck? Holy shit! Wait. That's actually fine. That's good. Oh, shit. Alright, yeah, we don't need to do this whole thing again. Whoa. Is that a bug? How did that not reset? That's kind of wacky. The whole server reset. Like, the server was offline for hours. Is that how it's supposed to work? I did not expect that. Okay, well, that's cool. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's just finish it up then. That'll really help us out. We can take our time now. Get some tin. Didn't expect that at all. Sounds good to me. I always thought there should be like something over here in this area. There's a lot of like side areas in the Dead Mines. The one has the rare. Looks like it has a tin vein too. But yeah, I definitely think the I like this idea though, because you gotta have some value for gear dropping, right? And it's tough because I basically always wanted it to be like, I think the ideal thing would be you would be able to drop like the gear might say, like, this is my absolute ideal thing. It's never gonna happen. I don't think it's even possible. Why are you not attacking? I don't think this is even possible, but here's my ideal idea, okay? The gear would drop with crit on it, and you would be able to disenchant it and get a gem that would give crit. That would be my ideal opportunity to make gearing the best it's possible. And I think they should do this in Livewire. I think they should make you know, basically gear have like super customization and it be in the form of crafting. So you have a gear piece that drops crit and versatility on it. You can disenchant that, you will take the crit and versatility off the item, and then it will be a blacksmithing missive instead. You know how the missive system works currently? That will be how you put the stats on. And instead of somebody making the missive, you would just have to go farm gear out and disenchant it. And so you could make like a disenchanting thing for each profession, maybe. Like blacksmithing could be like you smelt the item down or something. But yeah, I don't know. You know, however it needs to go, whatever's the easiest thing. Another BOE, very good. That's why we're looting the chest now, because they're actually very valuable. Did we get another one? We're getting all kinds of patterns, which we don't want. No actual loot item that time, it looks like. I know, Bard's Trousers of the Owl. Sweet. But I like that idea a lot, and I don't think that's possible unless, well, no, it's definitely possible, but yeah, you know what, man, it is possible. But we're not going to go with that gearing schema in this time around. We're going to let the random enchants be the way you get the gear stats, and you know, the items themselves are just basically a chip that we're going to bargain with to make our character stronger, and we're going to double down into the randomness and the RNG of it all, and just hope that it is as rewarding and fulfilling as it has been in my previous iteration, and that it will not overpower our character to a degree that the game becomes less fun. Okay, well anyway, we're here at our somehow unreset dungeon, ready to begin re-clearing, or whatever, re-progressing. Did we, what did we do talent-wise last time? Yeah, we put 1 point in, that's right. We'll definitely ding again today, I think. Maybe not, though. Zeus is out. Luckily the elite didn't aggro. We really need the death rune thing though. I don't know, this class is like, you can tell there's a lot of the mechanics require talents. And that they actually kind of do like a stupid thing here, like this death rune concept, if it was, oh good, if we actually got like a normal leveling pattern for this character, you would know that would be like a actual, like, it would just be a spell that you learn at some point. You wouldn't have it at level 5, but you'd have it at level 25 or something probably. And you know, instead they just basically put like a bunch of small interactions that you would normally expect to be part of the class in the talent tree, since you got to have, you start with 58 talent points or whatever it is. 48, I guess. I think that's one of them at least. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, just because they change per spec, but like it's like the exact same talent point for each one. Kind of weird. Like each one has it. Where is this, the unholy one? Yeah, there we go. Whenever you hit with Bloodstrike or Pestilence, there's a 33% chance that the Blood Rune becomes a Death Rune when it activates. So it's 100% chance. So it's basically just like which spell do you want it to interact with. For Frost, it is Icy Touch, Obliterate, Howling Blast, Frost Strike, doing additional damage. Oh wait, that's not it. Somewhere here. But yeah, it's like the exact same talent on each tree. It's just, yeah, there it is. Blood Strike, Frost Strike damage. Whenever you hit with Blood Strike or Pestilence, there's a 30% chance that the Blood Rune will become a Death Rune. A 30% only. I guess that probably still goes up to 100. And then for Blood, here, right? Where is it? Thought I knew where all the talents were at this point. Oh, it's all the way down here? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's all the way down here. Death Strike or Obliterate. 33% chance Frost Rune on Holy Rune. So yeah, it's like whatever. Whichever one you choose, basically. I think that part would be a base kit, but maybe just because they have that different flavor in each of them, maybe not. Okay. Well, hopefully Van Cleef's not going to be insane. I don't think so, honestly. At this point, we're getting pretty good. Yeah, plenty of greens to DE as well. So yeah, I think 5's the right number, and then I think we'll go with. Yeah, how many should we go for the gem? Or how many should we go for the socket? That's the only question. I'm thinking 1. Again, it can be changed, obviously. It's just, yeah, it's a good amount of work to make each individual. So we can make just 1 through 5 as a currency right now. Just whatever one we end up using, we don't use, and we'll stick with. Holy shit, what is happening right now? The running mobs is the hardest part of this. Really hard after playing again a bunch on live WoW. Ugh, god, man. I keep thinking that the mobs, or that I need to use ring power on Death Strike, so I'm saving it. But it is not like that. That is not how it works. I like this area over here, though. This is another area that should probably have something. They did a lot of flavor in this dungeon. What's going on with my character? Carrying a lot or something? Constantly doing some animation. Probably not even worth changing the or spraying the disease. This time it is. Yeah, we're pretty self-sustainable though, with blood presence. I also think I'll probably end up wanting to get. Oh, we got 2 greens from that. Oh no, one's a pattern. I think I'm also gonna get like details or whatever would be in this game. I guess Skada hopefully exists in Wrath. Hopefully not details. But yeah. Or wait, what was the original called? DPS meter or something? Whatever. I don't even know what the original one's called at this point. So hopefully there's a little bit more of an advanced one that looks better. But I wouldn't mind it because I like seeing like exactly how much damage the spells are doing once we're fully geared, you know? That's a big part of the fun about playing a spec, is like, whoa, look how much damage that spell's doing. Okay, I think we're good. Just move on. Take as little damage as possible on the way in. Oh, I wanted to spread the disease, but I failed. Didn't have the rune. Okay. Now he's got them. Perfect. Gotta reapply. Keep taking dot damage. Good, perfect. He's taking a good amount of dot damage now, 32. I assume that's from the spell power stuff. They're gonna fall off while he's still over there. It looks like only one's ticking though? I don't know. I assume both are ticking. Certainly not the hardest boss in here, but pretty good test of the difficulty. And we got the Thief's Blade, which is a one-hander, unfortunately. We also got the pet. Obtain a companion pet. Nice, Kratos. Yeah, so mounts. It looks like whoever made the server, though, starts you at mounts. I don't think that was a feature in Wrath. But you automatically have all the mounts. Oh shit, what the hell? Why did we just aggro this much stuff? Alright, we're in trouble. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mark of Blood. We gotta use Mark of Blood too. Just don't put that on a better keybind. Didn't want to get used to a certain key here. Yeah, let's put it on Z. That's what I don't know why. I moved the enchant off Z to put it on there. Well, that's unfortunate that we died, but we still got plenty of time. We got like 40 minutes left, so should be no problem to finish this. As we continue to wipe, I guess. Hopefully, that's not going to keep happening with the aggro, though. We're level 23, so I'm not sure how the hell we aggro that much stuff. I guess this is just something to do with the server, to be honest, because it feels like aggro is way different than classic, at least. Maybe it's just a Wrath thing? I highly doubt it. I doubt it's intentional. Oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah, I do this all the time. You go to the dead icon, the corpse icon, but that's not where you're actually going into the dungeon. But there's some things left undone with the enchanting situation. So what's next for us there is there's going to be enchants that can't be used at low level. I need to change those so they can be used. There's going to be enchants that are extremely niche, I think. I assume. Like the weapon enchants we'll probably always have as a weapon enchant. But I do think it's a better idea to change like if it's like enchant cloak, change that to like many things. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta get like a full playthrough with it to see how it plays out, but I don't want there to be like, okay, we got bracers again, bracers, you know what I mean? Like the same item and now we're just never using it basically. Like here, let's start DEing some stuff. Since we have so much inventory space used already. Alright, so that time we just got orbs. Another 3. Honestly, might have to change it so 3 is rare. Because I definitely, I don't know. I mean, seems... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should go for more than 3 for a gem. I think it's going to have to be... Because here's how it works in the TBC one. You get Brilliant Glass from DEing instead of Ancient Orb. And then you need 5 of those to buy a class gem. But the Ancient Orb, the Brilliant Glass is also useful. Whereas this is not. So as of right now, we'd already have 5 class gems, and we are not, like, yeah. So we might have to go with 10, maybe. Because otherwise it just seems like, obviously, we're just DEing all this stuff, and it's, yeah. It's going to be very frequent, it looks like, based on how easy it is to clear stuff out already. We can't DE any patterns or anything right now. And then I actually talked about this in the classic. I think it was the Hunter playthrough. But I really like the idea of also being able to DE stuff into actual materials to craft stuff. So I probably won't do that here, but I did start doing that in the classic version of this server type thing. We made it so all the items in Sunken Temple would DE, all the leather items in Sunken Temple would DE into leather. And it's not as hard as it sounds, but it is a pain in the ass because you have to look at every single item that could drop in there individually and figure out, you know, change its thing. But yeah, probably won't do that here. I don't think that's going to be a feature of this. I like disenchanting being like a gearing thing, no matter what. But it is a bit, like, for example, leatherworking, you know, or even mining, really. But it's like a bit frustrating. Like, you go through a whole dungeon and there's not a single ore, you know what I mean? So I kind of like the idea of maybe 1 or 2 bars dropping alongside whatever DEs. So we might add that, but I don't know. Probably not. Just be too many bars, too many things to track. At this rate, we will definitely ding, though, it looks like. Oh, it's a 3-minute cooldown. I was going to say you should be able to put this on multiple targets as well. But no. It's only really going to be usable on bosses, unfortunately. At that CD length, especially. But we will definitely be putting it on Van Cleef. We need to, like, not gas out on our healing, though, because since that's a 3-minute CD, it might be overhealing at the beginning. Because it's, what, 4%? Yeah, 4% a hit. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. So that needs to be probably saved for the end. Alright, play a little safer. Now there's 3 mobs aggro no matter what it looks like. Well, I think that Pat really fucked us too, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna wait for Death Grip. Didn't expect that to pat back that way. Ah, again. Okay, it's just 2 though. Not too bad. Sometimes my character just does animations and I can't tell why. Is it for like stuff proccing or something? Death Grip is such a fucking awesome spell though, man, I'll tell you what. I'm excited to have full access to it. It's gonna be really nice. I mean, we might actually do a lot of dungeon soloing. But, like, I think we could probably grab that mob down here. Like, I'm gonna fucking do it. Wait, let's wait and do it. If we have to, we can jump on this. Oh, no, we can't. Maybe on that. It's a far range, too. What is the range? 35 yards? 30. Yeah, that is so fucking cool, man. Holy shit. So cool. Such a... Oh, well, that good stuff anyway, I guess. It's the pets. Oh, shit. We're really fucked here. Oh, we can spread the diseases out. Yeah, we're gonna put a mark blood on that mob and see how good that is. Seems solid. Obviously don't want to attack that one though, that's stupid. Oh, it doesn't last very long though. I thought I would definitely get all 20 off, but I don't think it even got like 5 off. I actually think like the DE stuff in the materials would be a good idea for whites. I don't know if we can make whites disenchantable, but I tried that during the Hunter playthrough. And I didn't think it was possible, but maybe with this core it is. Like with Wrath or whatever it could be. What's happening? Not enough runes. Oh, yeah, sometimes the UI bugs out. I don't know what that is. It shows the spell is usable, but the runes are not actually available yet. Maybe what we'll do is, since we can only use one scroll, we'll make that scroll infinite. So then no matter when you get a scroll, it's like a good thing. But it doesn't stack up. Alright. Using grip there was really stupid. We could have used it here. What is this? Where did that come from? Oh, we're fucking dead again. And... let's use a good pot. No, I did fuck the diseases up. Actually, oh my god. I was gonna say we're actually gonna get away with this. We're not now. I just keep fucking the diseases up too bad, man. It's really hard. I honestly need like plater or something. This fucking aggro shit this is like the actual hardest part of this. Like, whatever I could do differently, damage-wise, or make myself take more damage, nowhere near as hard as the actual aggroing 6 mobs by accident. Oh, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. I really need Death Grip. I need to stop wasting Death Grip. But yeah, so we'll make the class gems. I guess maybe like 10 is the right number for buying them because I make a lot. There's going to be a lot. I was thinking about it yesterday when we were talking about saying 10 per class, but it's like it's going to be like 20, 25, maybe even, maybe 30. But like I want to really go into it. Like I'm going to make a bunch of custom ones, like not just talents and stuff that already exist. Like for example, we're going to make one that probably takes maybe 15 seconds off Mark of Blood. I don't know what would be balanced or fair, but it's like I want everything, every fucking thing. Like I was talking about with the infinite spell ranks, like Blood Boil's getting its own. Death Strike's Death Strike already has one. Like we're finding one that buffs every fucking thing that Death Knight has. So definitely like Death Grip. That one kind of not needed because it's 5 talent points, but it'd be good because you can save the talent points. You know what I mean? 5 seconds off by getting 5 gems means we don't need 5 talent points. So, yeah, everything. Definitely Dancing Rune Open. We already have 5 extra seconds that's in the game currently. I think there's stuff that buffs Heart Strike. Like, yeah, everything. Vamp Blood going to have a lower CD. 1 minute cooldown already, though. That's actually quite low. Maybe we should make Vamp Blood stronger. That might be the better way to do it. Something that buffs our diseases. Oh, we'll call that Ancient Rune, Ancient Orb of the Super Strain. Great name. We might maybe even throw this as a gem. Your diseases also cause Crypt Fever. Probably not though, because that is like a talent that's required here anyway, so. I really hope this works out as I wanted to. There might, maybe there's some new issue that I haven't discovered yet, but it was already very doable on the TBC thing. Oh. So hopefully it will be fine here too. I like that kind of interaction though. Critical strike damage bonus, blah blah blah, and obliterate and increases the duration of your Icebound Fortitude by 2 seconds. Guile of Gorefiend. I don't know if there's a way to like make a spell last more time though. Did we ever figure that out? Did we ever do that? I bet there is. Because that would be cool. Like, change that so whenever you crit with those spells, you get 2 seconds on Icebound. That'd be cool. But it's just like, I don't have like weak ores and stuff. I need to figure out if there's ways to get weak ores. Because it's like, without tracking these spells, you're never going to tell that they're long, you know what I mean? Just be staring up here at the top right. But I would like that maybe for Vamp Blood. Death Strike within Vamp Blood makes it last 2 seconds longer. I think maybe if we made a gem for Vamp Blood, it would make it last 2 seconds longer either way, though. Maybe even 3 seconds. Dancing Rune Weapon is 5, so Vamp Blood being 5 would probably be overpowered since it's only a 1 minute CD. But okay, I guess we killed everything. Did we not aggro Captain Greenskin? I don't even know what we aggroed, to be honest. Okay, this is the only time we don't actually need to Death Grip something. Another chest. More green. Do we DE stuff? We have a strength scroll. We could do it maybe and get a good enchant. You never know. I kind of like the, yeah, I think this is working out pretty well so far. Okay. Let's, oh, I was gonna grip them, but guess we gotta wait. Here, let's grip them down. Try to kill something quickly while they're isolated. The squall shaper. Not in line of sight, really? Huh? What's the issue? It just doesn't work. I guess there's like a line of sight barrier there now. That's not what I expected, okay. Why did he not get gripped? This might be impossible, actually. I don't know that we're going to be able to do Van Cleef. We'll see. I'm going to have to use this now. Okay, we got a impaling hook. Is that a weapon? Oh yeah, Agi. Why did I use it? I used to intellect one. Anyway, we don't have any skill with it, so that would be kind of pointless, I think. Should we go get skill with it? It's probably not an upgrade anyway, though. No, it's losing all that stamina, and we don't have the weapon enchant on it. So let's DE them. Alright, let's see what happens.
None may challenge the brother.
Doesn't he start with ads? Yeah. They die quick at least. We are like already kind of fucked here. Very low, and we don't have any actual healing other than the pot. Oh, the ads are out. Just kill him. I think we're alright, yeah. Just use the pot. Get him killed, and then it's done. Okay, that was actually easy. He's only level 20. I thought he was way higher than that. I think they nerfed him. Wasn't he 22 in Classic? And we ding. Very nice. That that certainly makes it easier. I guess I should have killed the blackguards, then it would have been really easy. And what do we got? Cruel Barb. Damn. Always cool, but yeah, we're not using one-handers in this playthrough. So we DEing Cruel Barb. No enchants. Fine. Should we kill Cookie too? I mean, yeah, might as well. We need the enchants. Where is he? He did not die on the way down here. It'll be tough to avoid. Yeah, I think we're probably not going to be able to do this. Oh no, we're definitely not going to be able to. Okay, let's run. As long as Cookie doesn't aggro, I guess we're alright. I Thought he was coming for us. Where'd he go? Is he over here? Or did he go around? I think he went around. Eventually we'll get some blacksmithing patterns. There he is. Not today, though. Alright, well this went well. Dying mostly, the only difficulty is aggro. Cookies tenderizer. Another one-hander. Actually, like, I may level this way. Like, this is actually fun. Especially since there's a good amount of dungeon quests that, like, I'm already familiar with how to get. The Stockades ones would be next. I think we're just gonna go right to Westfall or Lakeshire after this. Oh yeah, we dinged though. We never put talent points in. Death Grip, thank you. So now it is down to 22nd CD. Perfect. What a cool dungeon. Oh. Yeah, I never turned that in. Let's turn that in. I pretty much gotta go though. We're gonna go turn these in, and then that is gonna be it for today. But yeah, that was good. Finished up Van Cleef, so happy with that. Edwin down. I was hoping for the cloak. Oh, that's what we were supposed to do. I knew there was something else. We were supposed to go in there with a party. Fuck. Well, I guess we'll figure that out in the future. I was so excited about disenchanting gear that I just kind of forgot about that part. There's a chest over there. Hunting pants.
What can I do for you?
Ah, don't sell that.
Safe travels.
Now we got another bag. Sweet. What do we get? Minor health to bracers. Okay. Oh, yeah, you see? Alright, so there we go. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much pointless. It's only going to be usable on items that aren't already good. So that is a big... I'm glad we got to learn that, because that's a big deal.
What can I do for you?
Interesting.
See you around?
How does that make me feel? Let's see. Huh. Well, I don't know, to be honest. I guess it's useless. The only thing we can do is make them, every one of them, be, like, not item specific. And then it makes it all, like, maybe more interesting. It's like, obviously, if I have bracers and I get a bracer enchant that have good stats on it, it's useless. But I can put them on maybe the shoulders, you know what I mean? Or, wait, the fact that it got rid of the first one is interesting. Maybe there's more needed here. Because if we get a bad first roll, but a good second and third roll... Oh, God, see, now that, man. I almost wish it was like gems, where you can actually replace the gem. Oh, man. Maybe we should make a gem one, too, huh? I don't know. There's a lot to think about here. Wait. Oh, did I not turn this in? Oh, man. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's just go back and turn it in.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Yeah, I guess it's still somewhat valuable. But the enchants are probably never going to be good. Like 5 health, like we're going to replace what with that? Like intellect, we got an intellect one on the first slot. I think what I'm going to do is actually make a bag of gems too. I don't know though. I didn't want to do that. But with the enchants being pretty much useless, it feels like I should have maybe like infrequently you can get a bag of gems. Like really, like even more infrequently than the enchants. I don't know, man. It's tough. That's That fucking throws a wrench in the plans more than I expected it to. I guess I should have realized. I think that's what those things are. They like literally are enchants. I honestly don't know, like, are you able to add more than one enchant to an item? Is that what's going on there? Like, I don't know how it's coded, but the fact that it's 3 green things, I don't know how that works.
Well met.
Okay, are we gonna get an item? This is like the biggest item in the entire game. If we get a good proc on this, it's huge.
For the Alliance.
I don't think we even got a single proc. No, yeah, yes we did. What am I talking about? All right, yeah, we did. Okay, shadow spell damage, frost spell power, frost spell damage, and spell power. So that's like, I think that's really good, right? I still don't really know, but it's definitely better than what we have on. It's basically in all ways better than what we have on, yeah. We don't gain any more stamina, but other than that. Alright, cool. Shadow spell, frost spell, and spell power. So we were like a caster all of a sudden? I don't know. I don't know how much that matters. And now we can just hearth. I don't know why I flew on it in the first place, but I'm glad I did. I just noticed this hammer doesn't really have... Oh, you know why it doesn't? Because we have the weapon enchant on it. That blue glow is the weapon enchant. And the frozen rune isn't anymore. That's really weird. Huh. Oh, we need to repair it too. Going the wrong way anyway. Yeah, alright, so now it's going to be a while before I can record another episode of this in real time. I don't think it's going to be in terms of uploads, because I'm so ahead. But, yeah, oh my god, what's going on? But I think between now and then I should have a gem system at least started, maybe even fully fleshed out. Probably not, but definitely at least started. And I guess we'll come to some kind of agreement on how we handle it. Okay, so now it's Stockade quest coming up. And we will just go there now, just so I don't forget. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like getting a lot of different things from disenchanting stuff. I just really like the idea of the gems anyway. Because I think with the 3 sockets on the gear, it's going to be really hard to like actually fill those with, you know, class gems. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but... Okay, well there's more quests anyway, so that's it. We're not doing that yet. There's quests in like Lakeshire and shit, I think, right? In fact, let me go fly there now because I know this is gonna be like it's gonna be like 5 days before I can record again. So I need to put myself in the best position to remember stuff. I'm probably gonna forget, so just letting you know. You're welcome to tell me if I ever forget some. Just be like, hey, you said in the last episode you're supposed to do the Lakeshire quests. But I assume if I'm out there, I'll be like, all right, we're here, let's do it. The problem is I'm probably going to be like, hey, let's divert from that and go get gems. Right? That's exactly what's going to happen, but hopefully we'll remember all this stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.